What's up everyone, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be listening to track 4 on Don't Believe the Hype by Furlong. Enjoying the album so far. Again, the last track I listened to was my favourite so far, Furlong and Don Cobbs. So yeah, we're getting on to take 49. Let's give it a listen. I haven't even heard the beat kicking yet, and this is definitely my favourite beat on the album.
I found my newest strength, I'm speaking less, no overthinking. If there's hype, there's always doubt, like the Titanic sinking. My biggest flaw was looking for myself and other people. We ain't equal, but we're human, so we equal evil. No, it's medieval times, just in a different form, torn on the...
Okay, so you have the Titanic sinking bar, and I like that what he said about being evil equal, or equal evil, because we're both human.
Titanic sinking. My biggest flaw was looking for myself and other people. We ain't equal, but we're human, so we equal evil.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, you know, he said my biggest flaw was looking for myself and other people. I think we can all tend to do that sometimes, where you try and relate to someone, or you hope that they can relate to you and how you think, when no one can get into your thoughts. You know, everyone thinks their own way, and everyone does their own thing, and everyone likes different things, and whatever it may be. So yeah, I think that's an important line there, you know, because once you realise that you're unique, you're yourself, once you realise that, you can kind of get the business down and start doing things yourself.
No, it's medieval times, just in a different form, torn on the way that I've been living, Murdy's firstborn. I don't speak much like Johnny English reborn. They wanna see me acting same world.
I like the Johnny English reference.
That we living in is English reborn. They wanna times, just in a different form, torn on the way that I've been living, Murdy's firstborn. I don't speak much like Johnny English reborn. They wanna see me acting same world that we living in is crazy. I can't speak without them cutting in like wingers that be pacey. Stuck on fighting bad habits like I'm
cutting in like wingers that be pacey, so obviously a football reference. Yeah, I like that.
Cutting in.
Can't speak without them cutting in.
Like wingers that be pacey. Stuck on fighting bad habits like I'm Steve Lacey. Lacing on my Air Ones. I still live.
I didn't catch that reference. I don't know who Steve Lacey is. We won't look it up now. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you can let me know down in the comments.
Fighting bad habits like I'm Steve Lacey. Lacing on my Air Ones. I still live in the month. Waking up before the sun. I hear the chop at 3 AM. The family broke, ain't got no money. What's the point in ATMs? It's amazing when the people who ain't living love to give advice. You never walked inside my shoes. Never lived this life. Never trained with it.
That's a great point. Yeah, another great point. I like this track. Yeah, what's the point in you giving someone advice if you haven't lived their life? Like, you know, you don't know what's going on in someone else's head. Like what we were talking about earlier, about how, you know, what he had said earlier in the track about, you know, seeing yourself in other people, trying to see yourself in other people. So yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what's going on in someone's head. You can't get into their shoes, so you have to live their life to understand it.
You ain't living love to give advice. You never walked inside my shoes. Never lived this life. Never trained with a knife by family members that ain't right, and then they wonder why my mind's fucked. It's there in plain sight.
Real shit.
They ask them why I disappeared, when success right there. The exterior can look good, inside it's not. Lost emotions, feeling numb now, don't smile a lot. Nothing left that I can dumb down, can rise or not.
So he's really opening up on this track about, you know, how he's feeling, and he's feeling kind of down, and that's why he disappeared for a while. He might look good on the outside and the exterior, but deep down he's feeling kind of bad, you know. So it's nice to hear him kind of open up on a track and go a bit deeper than he has been on other tracks in the album, so, or on the EP. So yeah.
Could lose my lot, nothing left that I can dumb down, can rise or not. Could lose my passion, working 9 to 5, fighting just to stay alive. But I can't give up, gotta try. Gave too much to the game. I see generations coming up, we one of the same.
Yeah, I think that's another big thing, about, working a 9 to 5 and, not having, giving up your passions. You can kind of get obsessed with that 9 to 5 life, and I'm in it as well. Like I obviously work a full-time job, and you can get kind of sucked into, forgetting about your hobbies and focusing just on the job. And I was guilty of that for a long time, where I was only focusing on work and didn't put enough time into, family, friends, my girlfriend, um, and was just focusing too much on the job. So trying to get better with that at the moment. Trying to get back into kind of my hobbies and stuff, like doing these videos, like doing the music myself. But yeah, valid point from Furlong.
Yeah, the scene, it been lacking a king, but watch the title you claim. You can call yourself the best, let the people have opinions. Only green on that mind like they the brother of Phineas. I feel like Carol from The Walking Dead when killing you.
Only green on the mind like they the brother of Phineas, so verb. I like that.
We should've won together now, man, just look at the flowers. My thoughts decline by the hour. Conflicted by decisions, I want peace or the power. Conflicted in Babylon, I'll tell you the meaning. That feeling is good, but the guilt always there. Conflicted on the angels and the demons who been here.
That was a really good track. That I did think Run the Whole City was the best track so far on the EP, but that's a close second. Nearly a close first, to be honest. Just because he decided to open up, and I don't know what his previous album was like from last year or from 2 years ago that we had a look at in the last video. I will listen to that eventually. I'll get to it, but yeah, he decided to open up. I think that's really good. I like real kind of raw rap where someone's talking truth and telling you about how they feel rather than just kind of braggadocious stuff. There's space for that too, don't get me wrong. I love hearing all that type of stuff as well, but it's nice to mix it up a little bit and have kind of different perspectives in the tracks. So yeah, enjoyed that one. The beat was really nice as well. That was Take 49, track 4 on the EP, with 2 tracks to go, Robbie Fowler and City Life. Looking forward to hearing them too. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Catch us on the next one.